Greetings and salutations. My name is Eric Badrag, and I'm here just to talk about exactly what Chronicles of the Orb Shadium Song really means. Now, the name of the game specifically is Chronicles of the Orb. The orb means that there is a single planet amongst them all where the game takes place. No other planet matters during the course of the game. And of course, this orb is called Shadium, hence Shadium Song. It is one of 8 settings that will use the Chronicles of the Orb rules, mechanics, character creation. You can even carry your characters from Shadium Song to Tigrathian Song, which will be the next setting. And then we'll have Luanon's Song, and so on and so forth. Now, character creation is something I also wanted to talk about. Character creation is really unique. If you follow the basic rules as they were, then you are making your own new race that the storyteller, or in this case, the composer, as we call them, little operatic, names, considering the fact that it is a song. If you just use the basic rules, you're making a very unique character for yourself. If you use one of the racial templates, then that's something that is specific for that setting. And Shadium has over 120 character races for you to choose from. Not all of them will be in every book. The CRB, or core rule book, will contain about 21 of them, including the elves, the dwarves, and the humans, just for you to have something to be able to relate to. The other races, the other 19 races or so, are completely new. You've never seen them in any genre of anything. No comic books, no movies, nothing. I've tried very hard to keep these things as unique as possible, to give you a very interesting idea of the breadth and the scope of the game. Now, as far as the setting, of course, I've said it's Gothic horror fantasy. Gothic is the literary term, not the, we're rubbing eyeliner all over our eyes, eyelash extensions, or funky colored hair. There's nothing like that. No. Gothic, in the literary term, speaks about the supernatural, loyalty, heroism, and all those things are required for a Gothic setting. As far as the edge of the supernatural, of course, that's expected in horror most of the times. If you're talking about, I'm not talking about thrillers, I'm not talking about serial killers, I'm not talking about anything like that. That was my dog. You'll have to excuse her. It's her bedtime. Anyway, when I say the supernatural, I'm more talking about things like if you were to watch the TV show Supernatural, or demons, devils, angels, three-headed deer known as Binuus. All these things are in the setting to showcase a supernatural world. And most horror, true horror, like I said, not the thrillers, most horror has plenty of supernatural elements. Nightmare on Elm Street has Freddy, which is a perfect example. Fantasy, of course, requires more of the supernatural, either low or high magic, and my game spreads from low to high magic. There has to be some element of fairy tales, of different sorts of magic, levels of technology and so on, which the technology is very unique on Shadium, but very limited. But anyway, I've discussed this now for 5 minutes. If you've been sticking with me to listen to this, then I greatly appreciate it. There'll be more information coming up. I'm planning on showing off the stats of a couple of races, and maybe some world information. So again, thank you for sticking around for 5 minutes and 40 seconds, and may your days be 5 moons bright.